What's going on, bro? How you doing?
JB, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Cooling, man. Yeah, it's been a while. How you been?
It's been a long while. I've been alright, man. I've been alright. You already know the vibes, man. Just working, man. As
Yes,
always.
yes, sir.
So I'm
Yes,
just at
sir.
the studio still. My bad.
Okay,
Um,
that's cool. That's perfect vibes.
yeah.
So what you been working on lately?
Lately, bro, really and truly, I've been mainly focusing, the drill stuff. Like, we released a track yesterday, with a guy called Mastermind and Abracadabra.
Hmm.
So, that one got released yesterday. Just been working on a couple of more like melodic drill, but really my main thing has been uh like R&B drill, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Mm,
Umar Music as well. That's my guy over there still. He sent me a couple of loose, we've been working as
dope.
well. Shout out to him as well. Shout out to Gems and all that.
Got
But
you, got you.
yeah, literally, bro, just been like working on my R&B drill thing, man. I'm trying to
Hmm.
infuse R&B and drill together. It's
Damn.
gonna be a smash. I can't lie, man. I'm telling you right now, it's
Okay.
gonna be off the mother. I don't want to swear online, but it's gonna
No,
be
do
off
your
the
thing, do
chain.
your thing. Got you. Yo, combining R&B and drill. So like the drill sound that kind of we're used to over here is goes mostly to hip hop and rap beats. So you combining R&B, so it's more like melodic.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to kind of mix the old school with the new, a bit of
Mm.
garage because garage is a UK thing. So
Okay.
trying to mix it garage with drill. I'm trying to kind of really experiment, man. So I'm really excited about
So.
what's to come. I can't wait for you lot to hear it once it gets vocaled. And
Hmm.
yeah, man, we finna be lit up in here still. It's more melodic
Yo,
stuff. That's my thing
got
because
you.
traditionally I come from R&B.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an R&B kid. Like the noughties were my stage. So
Got you.
um, yeah, bro, that's more so me.
Got you. So go take it back to when you became JB Made It. Like, what was the music scene like in the UK at the time growing up, and why did you take the lane to start producing?
Do you know what? I've always been an R&B type of guy. I've always
Hmm.
been into my gospel. I've always been involved in music. I used to play drums, for my church. I've been playing drums for
Dope.
like like coming up to 12, 13 years, 14
Mm.
years. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I've always been on the kids. I've always been into music. And for the lane of producing, like back then when I was like around about 15 when I started producing, the biggest people were like the Drakes, Lil Wayne's,
Hmm.
the Bun B's. Like
Yep.
really, the UK scene was there because obviously we had a little kind of thing there, but it wasn't
Exactly.
how it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like grime was kind of current, but grime wasn't really me.
Hmm.
I've always been interested in like the R&B side and more melodic side. So
Got you.
yeah, for me, it was based around that, and Channel U was like grime. But for me, why I started getting into like producing was like purely because I love music. I always envisioned how does music kind of transpiring together. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And for me, just combining what I know with a bit of like God just saying, this might be an opportunity right here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
You do
100%.
music, but
You gotta follow it.
you gotta follow it. But I first didn't mean to take it seriously. I just done it because like I was just like, raw. Like
You're just doing
my
stuff.
boy
Yeah,
just said,
yeah,
literally, like I said in my interviews, my boy just said to me, like, "Yo, I just want to make a track."
yeah.
But if I didn't take that instinct, if I didn't take that instinct and just go for it and just say, you know what, it might happen. Like
Yeah,
something might happen. You might just find it
exactly.
fun. Like
Hmm.
it originated from fun. I just had fun,
Yeah, exactly.
and really and truly, if I was gonna say something that really led me to do music, was just that it was just fun for me.
Got you. But you know when we've seen like some movies where like someone has the passion, they start off in gospel and then they have that passion for for music, but their parents or people that they go with in church may seem like may perceive the music as like secular,
Mm.
non-gospel music. So did you
Mhm.
ever get any like backlash from anyone in like church or your parents like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. That's not like gospel?
Yeah, a few people have said, "Oh, why
Hmm.
don't you do gospel and yada yada yada." But
Yeah,
for me, I just didn't give a damn. I was just like, I
exactly.
don't really give two hoots about it because
Yeah,
music is
yeah,
universal. It's not
yep.
really about what you consider as a standard. I don't
Hmm.
care about your opinion like that. Not to be rude,
Yep.
but
It's
Like
true.
I make music because I like music, not because of oh yeah, secular or this or that. Like we
Hmm.
need to get rid of that ideal. So from early, I just said nah,
Yeah.
just just just
Keep that over there. Keep that over.
just get it out of
Yeah,
here, man. Like
exactly, exactly, bro.
I was never really listening. I just say, you know, the aunties and that they'd be like, oh, you know, you do that. I just be like, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
you
not
know what I
doing
mean?
that. I'm not doing it exactly. No, that's facts, bro. That's facts. No, I mean that's just a testament to your faith and it's just belief in yourself, self confidence. You
100%,
know.
100%, man. Really, do you know, I really kind of like give that to like God, and you know what I mean. My belief is really strong. You know what I mean. I
Hmm.
came from a good background of people that kind of raised me right and had like morals. You know what I'm saying. So I really put it to
Exactly.
that, and I just kind of just you know I feel like everyone needs something to believe in. You know what I'm saying. And when you
100%.
have something to believe in, that's the drive that has that gets you you know going. You know what I'm saying. I always had a
Exactly.
belief that there's something better than my circumstance. So. And
Exactly.
I always had the faith in God to do that. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
Dope, dope. So now I read that there was a point in time where UK drill was kind of you guys were kind of like fighting against like the government or authorities over there
Hmm.
because it was kind of leading to violence. The music was leading to violence a little bit. Talk about just that fight and just making sure that you guys who were carrying the movement just kept it alive during that time.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? It's been a long battle. You know what I mean? Like originally, I wasn't like mad fan of drill until you know someone played me a track called "Crash" by Skengo and AM, and I just said, "Wow, this is crazy." And I started
Hmm.
to kind of appreciate it. And you know, I just came into it and I kind of saw the vision, but like the people that started, like the 410s,
Hmm.
the 6 7s, they're all like they were like the originators and the pioneers, so they've been there from the get go. And
Hmm.
reason why I mention that is that because they have more of a story to tell, and
Yeah.
once you
Okay.
understand the music, you can understand the story. If you get what I'm saying,
Got you. Got you.
you know what I'm saying? Like you understand, you're hearing the tune. I'm like, wow, this is crazy, but why are they saying stuff like this? When you
Exactly.
understand it, you kind of understand it, the fight and why people go for this. They're just rapping the truth.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And I started understanding that. So with the police now, they didn't really understand it. They didn't
Hmm.
get it. Like they just thought, oh, okay, cool. We need something to scapegoat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh
Exactly.
yeah,
Yep.
so let's
Yep.
just blame it on
Yep.
violent music because
Yeah.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
violence is gonna like the music is gonna make you want to
Hmm.
go
It's kind
kill
of like
someone. Like
NWA in with hip hop, with NWA.
literally,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
basically the same
Same
thing. They're
thing.
just
Yep.
using it as a scapegoat just to
Hmm.
say, just to pin anything because they're not doing their jobs right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So when it came to the fight now, the one particular coach that was that was key with my one, there was a song called "Attempted,"
Hmm.
which was it was a smash. Like when it came out, bro, it had everything. Like everyone heard "Attempted," they were like, "Nah, this
Damn.
is crazy." Like I
Yeah.
think within like 2 months, it got like how many million? It got like a few million. Like I
Damn.
think it was only out for like a month or two.
Damn. That's what's up.
It was That's what I'm saying. It was like crazy. Everyone heard it, but then
Yeah.
it got taken down because it
Uh.
incited violence or whatever, and some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And then
Wow.
the boys got indicted. Like the police tried to kind of
Damn.
put them on
That's
suspended
serious?
license. Literally, bro, just for a tune, you know,
Wow.
like a tune that went off in the streets.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So they were really trying to fight. They were trying to fight all of us.
Hmm.
Everyone with the tune, they will take people down. They'll take videos down. They really had like a mad press run about it just because purely they couldn't do the jobs and they just wanted to scapegoat.
Damn.
But really, we managed to get through it. Like I mean, obviously there's still some stuff you can't really say, otherwise we
Yeah.
get
Yeah. Yeah.
taken down. But
Right.
at least it's a start. At least they can recognize that now that it's not that they can't just take it down like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the
Exactly.
hip hop. They
It's
can't just
freedom of
go in there
speech.
and try to force a hand. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And it was a mad time though. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Because you almost go in jail just because of a tune that you made is quite
Damn. That's crazy.
it's quite mad. We had to,
How long did that like actually last to where it's like you guys had the comfortability to do it without anyone kind of saying anything, even though people still the authorities still kind of
of course.
do stuff now, but it's like it's less than back then, right?
Yeah, it's a little better, man. I say little because
Okay, okay.
certain stuff would, you know, I mean, you still got to watch what you're saying, and then people got cases and
Hmm.
whatnot. So anything that you say right now
Yeah.
could possibly contribute to a case that you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you got to be careful. But I think, yeah, it is actually a lot better now.
Gotcha.
And you know, they can't tame drill, and it drill's an ever evolving culture. So
Exactly, exactly.
to
No,
an end,
that's dope, man. I mean, to literally like fight for something you believe in, especially against like authority. I know some people would be like, well, it's not that deep to me, and kind of retract back. But you guys, you stayed on the course and make sure that you fought for what you believe in. So just
no,
shout out to you
100%.
guys, man, because now it's worldwide, and now it's
Literally,
touching
bro.
now
Like
now
I'm
it's
at
touching the states.
crazy. It's actually crazy. Drill, so like people really, really, really didn't believe in drill. You know
Mm,
what I mean? And at first I was kind of like, is it really though? Is it really though?
yeah,
Until I opened my eyes and I said, nah, this is crazy. Actually, it actually could.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Some people didn't want to open their eyes. And now
Hmm.
you got people from Korea, Australia, to
Damn.
US, to all of them right there. They're all doing it. You know what I'm saying? They're all
Damn.
doing drill right now. So,
Yeah.
we had to fight for something that was ours. And the thing about it as well, and what authorities really didn't believe,
Hmm.
is that it's UK culture. You know what I mean? We
Exactly.
finally
Yeah.
have something that's our own that
Exactly. That's
no
yours.
one else
Exactly.
has.
Yep. That's true.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
No one else has what we have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for
It's
them
authentic.
actually trying to tear it down, it's just like, why are you trying to self sabotage British culture? It doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? So
100%. 100%. Nah,
it's
that's
just
what's up,
baffling.
man. You guys, like I said, it's worldwide. You got it. You got
Yeah.
it on your own. You fought for it. And it's like no one's taking this shit away. Nobody's taking this away.
Nah, literally,
So,
like,
so
I feel like I'm so happy that Joe's kind of made a dent and it's actually been recognized. Like we finally have something that we have for ourselves that no one
yeah.
else. Like you can go to anywhere and kind of get like a replica, but it
Hmm.
ain't gonna be
Not gonna be
authentic.
the
We
same.
finally have that.
Exactly. 100%. Now you know that UK drill. You guys are the originators. And now a lot of the UK producers like yourself have formed it to be Brooklyn drill, and you guys have influenced that. So explain a little bit the difference between Brooklyn drill and UK drill,
For me, man,
or
one
if
word.
there is any difference.
To be honest, the one word is the vibe, man. I feel
Oh,
like with UK we're very much lyrical based flow. Like our flow's quite quick. Like
mm-hmm.
we talk fast compared to Americans. Like yeah, you guys all have a different accent than how we do. So the
Yeah,
way that
facts.
Americans and Brooklyn drill kind of vibes on it, that's more about let's have a good time. Whereas our ones are more about the lyrics itself.
Mm,
Um, Really the beats as well the beats itself is more slowed down. I feel like with UK beats back in the day, it was more dark, more like warish,
okay.
whereas the
Yeah,
UK one, that whereas the US one is more about like kind of like the vibing. I feel
yeah, yeah.
like
Partying,
partying,
dancing. Yeah, yeah.
that's the best way to describe it. Sorry, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I can be bad at explaining myself.
No,
But
that's all good. It's all good.
it's just about the way that the US vibe. They space it out. They space their
Okay,
words. They space the music. Like the flow is it's more like anthem music. You know what I'm
okay, okay.
saying?
Got you,
Like
got you,
the
got you. Okay.
UK, the way that the UK do, we do it with like chanting, but the way that the Americans do, you do it with vibe. It's kind of like
Mm,
more direct. It's the same way
got you.
with our humor. Like our humor is very
Okay.
dry. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Whereas
yeah. Okay, I
the
see what you're
US
saying.
humor is way different.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. More blatant, more blatant. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just weird, but I'll just
Mm,
say it's more like the vibe. If I was gonna put in like one word, really, it's just like the vibe of the
vibe.
music, like
Got you,
the
got you.
way that the artist goes on it, and
100%.
it's authentic to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I love
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
exactly. And now you had one of the biggest songs of the year.
Oh yeah.
Drop one of the biggest songs of the year. I mean, with the biggest artist the biggest artist right now at this moment. Dark Lane demo tapes. He dropped Demon. So
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
got
yeah.
that with Fivio Foreign as well as Social Geek. So talk about the story about how that actually came about. How did you land a placement by yourself with the
Boy.
biggest artist in the world, Drake?
um. Oh, shout out to sorry, just shout out to a couple of guys here, man.
Yeah.
Andy, nice to see you, my bro. Zach, my guy. Evans, there's bare people in there. I just wanted to give a shout out to
Oh
these
yeah,
people that
definitely,
kind of tuned
definitely.
in, man. I really
You can
appreciate
wave at
y'all for
all of them.
joining in. With that one, bro, that one again, it is a movie. Still, is a movie. It's a movie, man.
Yeah.
So basically, we were doing some sessions out in New York.
Hmm.
Obviously, my publishers they wanted to do some tape. They wanted to do a little tape between UK and US.
Yeah.
So we flew over there, had a couple of sessions, had a few things. I had a session with 22Gs. Um, who
Like
else?
2 2 Gs.
22Gs, and a few other people that are underground. I didn't really know too much about the drill rappers around here,
Yeah. Yeah.
around Brooklyn. So um, it was, I think, the first person that ever used one of my beats was a guy called Snubs in it. So I went downstairs with a session. Snubs came through. He was just like, like, raw, like, just play me some beats, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, just play me some stuff. And, we were just vibing. Like, we got on like a house on fire, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got on, like, he was just like my guy. So he bought something completely different. I was like, nah, this is my guy right here. It's crazy. But I didn't even know that one of Rock Nation's representatives, Mike Brinley, he was there in the session.
Wow.
And I didn't know who he was, you know what I mean? I was like,
that's crazy.
I was just like, all right, cool. I'm trying to just make some music,
Just play your
go
beats.
back to,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So I think it was a couple of days later, they told me that I got a session with So's a Geek. Or I was told later I got a session with So's a Geek. Actually, beforehand, because they were doing a documentary,
Okay.
just before that session, it was happening the same night.
Yeah, got you.
And they had an interview. They said, if there was like one person you would want to work with, who would it be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like, Drake's my favorite artist. So,
Exactly.
if you give me a track of Drake, that would be brilliant. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'll be with the moon.
Exactly.
Didn't think of anything of it. Went downstairs. Now, the first time meeting Soulja Geek, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, the studio was broken down.
Yeah.
I heard there was like a shooting a couple of blocks down.
Oh, shit. Brooklyn shit for real.
Brooklyn for real, because I was just like, oh my God. So there was a shooting.
Damn.
He came in. I've never seen, like, obviously I'm not really used to seeing people on Percocets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
he was yeah, you know. So he was doing his thing. So obviously I was like, wow, this is weird. The studio broke down. I was like, oh my shit, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
So they set up a PA. I'm like, cool, I've got some beats here. He's like, yo, bro, it's like, just play me some beats.
Yeah.
Playing a few, flicking through a few. Some he was feeling, some he was like, nah, forget it. I was like, cool, playing through. Then one guy says to me, let me can you play some choir like pace beats? And I was like, all right, like, like I made something like a little while back. Let me just
got you.
fling it on.
Yeah.
So everyone, I fling it on, everyone starts going backward. So I'm just like,
like
I'm
they
confused.
feeling it?
I'm thinking like, like I don't understand, because everyone's in like different corners. Imagine like there's that corner, that one's dancing over there, they come over there, they're huddling. I'm like, what's going on? I'm confused.
Wow.
So I go to the bathroom now, because I'm like, all right, cool, I need to go to the bathroom, I need to make a call, whatever. Go to the bathroom now. So 2 minutes later, I hear knocking on the door. I'm like, yo, I'm hearing like man knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's my manager. So I'm thinking, bro, like, is man gonna die? You know what I mean? I didn't want to get shot.
Yeah.
But like literally, like I was that scared. And then I opened the door. He was just like starting. He was just like he couldn't even speak no words.
Damn.
And I was thinking, like, what are you doing? Speak some words. Like, I don't understand what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
What's happening? And then obviously, you just mentioned Drake, innit? So obviously, you got the Soulja Boy one. You're just like, Drake, like Drake.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. So he's still speechless. I come outside. Everyone's like, yo, bro, life's about to change. Da, 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 da. I don't understand what's going on until someone explains to me that Drake was on the FaceTime. And he was like, bro, he wants to, he was like, bro, like, who's the producer? I'm trying to look for the producer. But obviously, I was in the bathroom. So I was like, oh, shit, I missed it. But it's cool. I was like, I'm already going to have a track of Drake, so don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. Like, you'll see another one.
Yeah, you'll see him, definitely.
Yeah, so he was on a FaceTime. He like saying, bro, like this track's dope. Like send me this track. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
So after that whole experience, someone actually had to show me the clip of like Drake actually on FaceTime, because I couldn't
FaceTime. Yeah. I think they actually showed it on. They posted it on Instagram or something like that.
Literally, they posted it still when he was actually rapping on it. He was actually on the FaceTime. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Crazy.
I actually couldn't believe it.
Damn.
So, come back to UK now. Like again, you know, like beforehand, I was going through like a lot of struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
A lot of struggle in my life. So, like, really feeling like my career was like like a standstill. I didn't know what was going on.
Mm.
My life was at a standstill.
Wow.
Come back now. I was thinking, wow, let's see if this actually happens. I
Hmm.
get like come back. I come back a month later, and someone shows me a clip on Twitter,
Hmm.
and they're like, "Raw, like JB, is this you?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Like what are
Yeah.
you actually
Exactly.
talking about? And they
What you
played the
mean
actual
it's
track,
me?
and I didn't even know Fivio was on it because that's when I
Wow.
first found out that Fivio was on it. I heard the verse, I was like, "Oh my god, the verse is on it,"
Yeah.
and Fivio
And
Fivio's on it
probably.
as well.
Yeah.
You know what I
Wow.
mean? It was crazy. So I was mad excited. I was just losing it. And then obviously 2 weeks before the release, I found out, yeah, it's a Drake record still. I think they said it like they said it 2 weeks ago, but then they told me like on the same day that it was getting released that same day.
Wow.
And yeah, everything just kicked off, man.
Damn.
And that's that, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. So that had to be like, I mean, from your man's coming downstairs while you're in the bathroom. He can't even speak. He's
You
just
can't even
stuttering
talk,
like
man.
he's surprised. You're like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then from right then and there, it's like you come back home. You're like, maybe it may happen, it may not happen, but either way, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it was put on a Drake project, like, and that's
Literally,
on
bro.
Apple Music. And now, like how has your career actually changed since that, or how has your career like stratosphere since that
Oh
that
yeah,
that
no,
took place, man?
sorry, bro. It's been crazy, but honestly, like I've just been having a lot of sessions. People hit me up. People
Yeah,
following me now. Like I went from like 4K to like basically 8K now in the
dope.
space of like what is it, July? In the space of like 2 months, which is
Yeah,
actually an improvement because I'm not really like mad social.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So that happened. A lot of people were like coming to me trying to do this. I mean, a lot of girls can't even lie. You know how the girls stay, man. You already know the vibes, man. A lot of
You
girls.
said, oh, so your pussy rate went up since that.
I mean, the pussy women. Do you know what? Yeah, because I've been a good guy, I can't even. I ain't really even been indulging in that. But you know, I
I
can
feel you.
assure you, there was a lot more people
Work
hitting me
first.
up, man. A lot of the girlies that you know, what I mean, DMing and I was just like, you know, even old things. I was like, yeah, I
Old
hear you.
things, damn. Now
Old
they hit.
things, you know how they set, man.
Exactly, got you. Okay, okay.
But yeah, but literally, like it became an easier conversation to get in the rooms with people. You know what I mean? More
Got
people are
you.
taking beats from man because of the fact that I had it.
Hmm.
But you know, it also allowed me to say, okay, it enabled me to think, okay, cool, you've got to the stage now. You need to maintain at number one.
Yeah,
Number
go harder.
two, I have to go harder. Number two, it's about, okay, cool, everyone's going to be watching you, but don't do what everyone does. Don't like, obviously not saying that everyone does this, but I'm saying
Hmm.
like for myself, don't rush the process
Hmm.
because with the stratosphere, everything went up,
Yeah.
but personally, I was going down. Like you know what I mean,
Mm.
and it was
In
a
what way?
whole, you know what I mean. It was a whole mentality thing because
Okay.
you sorry, bro. They you always get in your head that you always have to be better than your hit.
Got you. Got
You
you.
get what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Okay. Got you.
So I was always rushing to the time of a lot of people.
Hmm.
And a lot of people were demanding a lot at the time. I was saying this one,
Mm.
that one, but really the quality wasn't there.
Got you. Got you.
And
Okay.
although my career was coming up, it allowed me to get into rooms and actually produce quality that I wanted as well. Because I was like, okay, cool.
Mm.
I need to work to my own time, but I
Yeah.
also need
Exactly.
to make sure that I keep the amount of quality.
Exactly. 'Cause
You know what I'm
that's what got
saying?
you there.
You know what I'm saying? Literally,
Yeah.
like
That's what got you there. Yeah.
that's literally what I've been on. So it has
Okay.
allowed a big spurt in a lot of people being able to know who I am.
Definitely.
People, I can say, right, he's the man that made the Drake record. Oh my God, I swear down. Like people coming to me like, yeah, like people saying I made it. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I haven't even made it past what I actually want to make. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Right.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But
Hey, man.
yeah, just to answer your question because I talk a lot. But
Yeah. No. No. That's
um,
perfect. That's perfect.
hey, no,
That's
I
perfect,
appreciate
man.
it, man. So yeah, no, literally, it did spurt, but it did open my eyes to a lot of things. A lot of people in the
Hmm.
industry. It opened my eyes to see a lot of things of how this industry works
Hmm.
and how one record can change everything
Everything.
from
Yep.
people's perceptions to people's motives to people that actually care about you, and
Hmm.
to actually for my time as well, because my
Yeah.
time is very important. I had to realize that over the quarantine, that time is very important. So you got to make sure that
Exactly.
each time that you have, all the time that you have it is quality. And for me, I started realizing over this quarantine period, I don't want to make crap songs. I don't want to make dead songs. If it's
Yep.
not quality, I don't really like it. Like I'll
Hmm.
be honest, like with the Drake record as well, like everyone thinks it was lit, but I didn't really start liking it until after I
Mm.
played it a few times, because I was like, wow, this is lit.
Mm.
I started getting over you because I know
Yeah. That's
myself.
not your best work, you
That's not my
think?
best work at all.
Got you. Okay.
Not at
Got
all.
you.
I
Got
sat
you.
there thinking, yo,
Wow.
like this is like everyone thinks it's lit. I didn't really think of it. I was like, yeah, nah. Obviously, I said Drake went in. I was like, oh my god, like this is the best drill verse I've heard Drake do ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Like, I like the Heady One. Like that
Hmm.
one was cold. That's
Oh
my
yeah.
jam. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Shout
was
out to
like,
Heady One. Shout out to Heady One.
this is so cold.
Yeah.
But for me, the Demons one, that one was like the best verse for me that I've ever heard of Drake do,
Hmm.
and it took me a while to kind of process and to realize
Hmm.
that me made
Yeah.
that,
Yep.
and I didn't realize it until that time, and then it just made me think, okay, cool. If I can make something like that, that's not my best work. You need to make sure that everything that comes to you now has to be quality, like
Exactly.
100%. And the one thing that really really inspired me
Hmm.
um was reading the documentaries about Clarence. What's the one? Clarence. What's his name?
Clarence
Oh,
Avant.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Clarence Avant. Oh yeah, yeah, he's a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
That
Yep.
one, the Defiant ones, and even the Michael Jordan one, the Last Dance. Like I said,
Yeah, last
everything I
dance.
do
Yep.
has to be quality. The way that
Oh yeah.
he inspired, man. He was like he really inspired me. I was like, nah, like bro, everything I have to do has to be quality. If I want to get to the place I
Exactly.
want to do, everything I has to do has to be quality. Some people might like it, some people might not.
That's
Some things I
facts.
might think is better, some things I think might not. But as long as I give my all on the court, which is the studio,
Yep.
that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
all
it
that
made me
matters,
realize
bro.
that as well. Time is precious, and you can't be giving your energy to everything and everyone. You just gotta make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Make sure your time is special,
Yep.
and put quality in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? So it broadcasted a lot
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean. It kind of just made things align for me.
I
Just
feel like the aspect that you said that you with having that publicity from that record, it kind of gave you like a battery pack to go harder and know that now you're on this pedestal is like this is not it. This is not like the peak. You have more peaks that you want to reach to.
oh hell yeah.
Like you just getting started. Like it's not
Oh,
even like you
absolutely.
feel like, you know, you didn't really you have that as like, okay, I got this, but I want to have like 100 of these moments, you know?
100%,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm coming for the game. Like, you know what it is,
yeah.
man? I'm just gotta let people know that I just want to let people know that, you know what, just because of this beginning stage, you're already seeing a small fraction of what man can do.
Yeah,
I'm going to the top. I've always said, like,
exactly.
me, legendary status is the most important thing. That's what I
Hmm.
live, breathe, and eat. Legendary status is I want to be mentioned in the names of the Timberlands. I want to be mentioned in the names of the Dark Charles, the South
Hmm.
Sides, like
Yeah.
when you hear certain things, when you think about a 21st century legend, 22nd century legend, or whatever, you think of
Hmm.
JB, you know what I'm saying? And that's
That's
my
what's up, man.
mentality going forward, and I won't stop until that's achieved.
Definitely, man. Damn. That's a dope. I think we should just end it right there because it's like ending with the legendary combo. You name the names. You know exactly what you want to do. Yo, JB, bro.
That's legit.
I think like I said the first time, like I really can't wait to just continue to have more combos with you and like when the
Nah, man, appreciate it, man.
as the notoriety increases, the 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 productions increase and everything that you do, especially with that R&B stuff that you're trying with the UK drill mixing that, yo.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, I'm an R&B guy myself. Like I
Hey,
really didn't start getting into hip hop until I was about 10 years old. Before that, it was like I grew up with my older sister. I was around her a lot. All she played was
yeah,
R&B.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
You
like
know about that one,
that's it, bro. That's all I listen
bro.
to.
Literally, my cousin, she used to play me the bangers, and she was like she's like an older sister to me. She's
Yeah,
basically my sister,
exactly.
so I know exactly how you feel. You know when they're banging it out for the speakers, and you gotta be like, "What's that tune though?" Cause like,
Exactly.
what's that tune
Exactly.
though?
Exactly. And that's that's how I grew up. So that's still
Literally,
embedded in me today. So
yeah,
I
100%.
definitely want to do you have something that you could play like a quick snippet of?
I, 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 I,
All right, It's all good.
I'll play you a quick snippet, man. I'll play you a
Okay,
little
okay.
something, man.
Little something.
Normally, bro, I'm not. Normally, I don't do it, but you know, you're my guy, man. So
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
yeah, man. I'll play a little something, man.
Exclusive from JB made it. Some
Literally,
unreleased.
man.
Let's get it.
Who made this? JB made this.
Mm. Damn. Yeah, that shit fire. Damn. It's like you could sing, you could rap, you could dance to this.
Yeah, so that's just like
Woo, yo, bro, I'm feeling that right there. I like the sample over the UK drums, yo. That's different right there. I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah,
I, I haven't heard that before. I've never heard someone put a sample over some drill drums like that. So, yo, yeah, I don't know who you gonna give that to, who you shopping that to,
yeah.
what
I
you
mean,
doing with that, but yo,
we'll
that's
see,
some
we'll
shit.
see what's good, my bro.
That's some shit.
We'll see what's good,
Damn.
bro. Nah, honestly, that's the kind of feel I was trying to get. I wanna have that kind of like what the fuck factor. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah,
hear like the what the fuck, it's just like, oh my god. So
exactly.
I'm glad I still get that feeling every time. So that's just one track, man. I got a few things that's kind of popping.
Okay.
So yeah, man, it's due to be lit, man. You got an exclusive out there. I don't, like I said, I don't do it,
I
man.
appreciate
You're
that,
my
man.
guy, man. You're my guy, man.
I
So
appreciate your JV, man. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you playing your tracks and unreleased
no,
stuff. I know you don't do that, but like I said, man, shout out to you, man. I can't wait to see more and more and more legendary stuff that you do, man. Shout out to everyone in the UK.
no, so appreciate it,
Y'all
man.
doing your thing out there, man. And
No,
right
100%.
before you go, you could just say, hey, this is JB made it. You're now rocking with Creative Clout. There you
This
go.
is JB made it. You know, you're working with Creative Clout. You know, you already know the vibes. These are my guys right here. Shout out to Jiggy Jones. That's my bro right there. Really appreciate
Sure.
you. Love every time.
Yes, sir. My guy, JB made it. Yo,
My guy,
JB,
man. Nah, we
holla
definitely
at
got
you,
to
man.
link up, man. I
Appreciate
really
you. Oh,
appreciate
yeah, hell
Jiggy.
yeah. I gotta come out there. I gotta come out
Hey,
there.
come through, man. I'll show you
I
around,
got
man.
you.
I'll show you
All
around
right,
London,
bro.
but we're quite push out here.
My God, man. Shout out to you,
Hey,
bro.
Jiggy.
All right, man. Take
See you,
care.
man. Lessons.